All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us at the Cook Along with April series for Black and
Hello.
Soul. My name is Tony Two Pint. This is April Newly Me. Together with our sibling Mish, we are Black and Soul. And today, April is going to be making some taco pinwheels, and I'm going to be talking shit as usual.
Great intro, baby. Hello, y'all.
Adjust this camera so people can see April's prep work. I will relocate this also.
We're doing. You want to get your? Have y'all tried these? Do y'all shop at Trader Joe's? Tony likes these. They're like bootleg flaming hots. I don't like them, but Tony likes them.
Al wants to be in the live.
Al! So Al is our model. One of our models for our t-shirts. Basically, Tony's twin. Somebody literally asked me. They didn't ask me. They're like, I didn't know Tony had a twin. She got like 5 twins because all of her fucking brothers look alike. But Al is the dude, the gentleman in our first ad for our t-shirts.
Yeah. The crazy part about the ad for the t-shirts is, we did the friends and family thing. I'll give you a t-shirt if you take a picture that I can use in an advertisement. The olds were the first ones to do the fucking pictures. Like my mom and dad with their old asses fucking sent me pictures to post way earlier than any of the young
Hot
people.
Boys is photo. He likes taking pictures.
Oh, they think they're cute. They love taking pictures. But yeah, they took their pictures first, and we're gonna be coming out with shirts on the 24th. April's doing some prep work.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me tell y'all what I'm cutting up. So basically, I eat onions and bell peppers and everything. So I just am cutting up a little bit of these are the ugliest damn bell peppers. This is why I hate doing store pickup. Like, I'm trying to not be around people because I really don't like people. But for produce, like, they always pick out. I feel like they're like, oh, this is ugly. Let me give it to her. Like, I feel like they just try to get rid of all the ugly vegetables. These are the ugliest damn bell peppers. But anyway, I'm doing yellow, red, orange, and a little bit of onions to cook along with the meat. Now, a lot of people, when they cook stuff like this and tacos, you don't be putting onions and bell peppers. You just want to season it with taco seasoning. That's fine. You need onion. You need bell pepper. This is not it by itself. You need other shit.
Glad we cleared that up.
Just want y'all to know that. I'm here to help.
Oh, Brittany says she can't wait for her shirt. Yeah, I feel you, sis. It's been a long time coming, especially for our like VIP patrons, the patrons inside, that kind of knew this was coming ahead of the general public. But we can't wait for y'all to have them. Hopefully, no assholes buy them, because if someone's an asshole or is in any way transphobic, they're going to be wearing a shirt with a transgender symbol on it. So...
And this is just the first of t-shirt campaigns. These are our signature ones, but we do plan on doing other shirts with other sayings, other April-isms and Tony-isms on them.
Yeah, and we're working on getting a lot of the slogans and things trademarked. So that's a long process for sure.
But have any of y'all had pinwheels? I'm a big pinwheel person. I like pinwheels. I like the Costco pinwheels, y'all. Y'all might want to take my card, but I like them. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had a pinwheel taco before, so this will be an interesting thing. And just so y'all know, I'm live a couple places at once. So if you see me looking in different directions,
different areas,
got Instagram live going on as well as the YouTube live going on. So I'm trying to read both sets of comments and
at the same damn time.
But yeah, we can talk about some real shit that's been going on in the beer industry. But apparently there's an Instagram account for a lady who's an operations manager at Notch Brewing that has a lot of information in the stories about sexual assault that's been happening to people in the industry, which is horrible. I don't know how anybody would miss that. Feels like people been saying it.
They don't miss it. They just don't get it.
Yeah, people been talking about that for a very long time, and are afraid to speak up. But my issue is like sometimes when you do speak up, you don't get it. You don't get any response. And another concern I have is that folks don't have that same energy for Black people or when
at fucking all.
In the layers of it. Black women are often fetishized by people, especially white men. And then, none of that gets really discussed when you talk about misogyny or sexism. Like Black women are often, quoted as being strong or this or that or the third thing when they deal with this type of stuff. And I see the knights in shining armor show up for white women in a way that Black women don't get.
Them white tears.
And that frustrates me. I'm letting y'all know right now, it couldn't have been one of mine. I'm so sorry. We're not doing Instagram stories. If my wife, my sisters, anybody else tells me that somebody did some fuck shit or sexually assaulted them, Instagram is not where I will be going.
I'll leave it at
that. I will leave it at that. We won't be going to Twitter. We won't be going to Instagram. It'll be a fucking problem.
And y'all, for this recipe, you can use ground turkey, which we're doing, or ground beef. If you use ground turkey, you got to season that shit because it need help. It's all kind of help.
But yeah, to me, it's crazy. You got the whole Believe Women campaign, but I don't understand why it can't be, Believe Black people or any other marginalized group.
No, the saying is Believe White women, because Black women say the same shit. And it's, let's wait. Let's get more evidence. Let's this, that, or third. It's Believe White women.
Yeah, and Black women get it from a lot of different angles, too. Even when people are sexually assaulted by folks, that are rappers or Black public figures or Black men, you get hit with, you're trying to bring a Black man down or you're trying to do this or that. But Black women deserve the same respect. They're not here to be a source of comfort or anything to anybody who is not willing to respect them. And that's bullshit.
Prime example, R. Kelly. Do you know how many people I cussed out, even in my own family, okay, that still listen to his fucking music? He's a whole pedophile, and you're singing songs about, sex. He's talking about a little ass girl, and you still feel something wrong with you if you think that's okay. Chris Brown beat on women. Y'all still support him. Yeah. Tory Lanez shot a whole Black woman, but he's innocent. Let's wait. Y'all so full of shit.
And Dr. Dre too.
Dr. Dre, yep. Beating on women.
And that's, Black women don't get that benefit of the doubt as victims, and they don't get the same support as victims. They don't see that. Yeah. And people might think they're complimenting folks, but folks get sick of hearing that shit.
I'm strong because I fucking have to be.
Because you're ignoring it. Yeah.
That's right. I have to be strong. I don't have a choice.
Won't be one of mine. But it won't. It won't. And Mama already on speed dial, and once I go handle my business, she know what to do. But yeah, to me is crazy. And the crazy part about, for me, of this going on in the beer industry is that beer is not nothing nobody fucking needs. Beer is a luxury. This is not an industry that anybody needs to save. It's not, a housing. It's not nothing that anybody fucking needs. So to elevate, jobs in this industry, like this is a place that people have to work, or this is a product that somehow is necessary, is bullshit. I like beer. April is starting to like beer a little bit. Her certain ones, but we don't need beer. We'll be able to live fulfilling lives without beer, or quite frankly, any other alcohol product. So, and there was it written on Twitter or something. Someone wrote something to the effect that if you boycott every brewery that has an instance of discrimination, you won't be drinking beer. Oh. First of all, nobody fucking needs to drink beer. This is not talking about, should I go to a grocery store to get you? You got to eat. but you do not have to drink beer. And secondly, we're not talking about an instance. We're talking about a culture that has grown and been perpetuated for decades of white men, and in, some cases, white women oppressing people, cis people oppressing people, and it's not just one instance. And another thing is how people handle those things.
And Pepper. Just listen to Tony, but I just want to let y'all know.
It's about how people handle those things, really. Like they, if it happens and it, the action is meaningful, just, it gets resolved to the satisfaction of the victim and the community they represent, that, usually you can move forward from that. But people double down in this industry. People push stuff under the rug. They force people out who speak up.
Yep. And there's a very famous lady, I'm not going to say what brewery that she used to own with her husband, that said some fuck shit about, women have to deal with it because she had to deal with it. Like stupid ass shit like that, because you were a victim. Now it's okay for other people to get victimized. And these are, also the feminists and child.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I mean, you get it from other black people too. You start speaking up against racism and stuff like that, and you do it in a way that's not palatable. Black people will separate themselves from you too, because they're looking to be the acceptable ones.
Coons. I'm just gonna say that real quick.
But yeah, I really struggle with that. Somebody was like, do racism next, and I'm like, this is what I just talked about, how the BA is full of white supremacy. And now, can you explain this? Every time I say something is racist, I have to explain why it's racist. Like people are toddlers. No one is asked to explain sexism. And if they are, everybody comes in immediately to say that you shouldn't be asking that, but leave women. Black people do not get that same energy. You got people fucking liking, I need an explanation. I need this and I need that. And the bottom line is, these white women are their wives, their sisters, their partner, their partners, their mothers, their daughters. They see themselves. They see some part of their family, part of them, part of their community. Black women and black people are not seen as that. It's not hitting close to home to them. We're not part of their community unless we can offer something of value to them. Our humanness is not part of their community. It's just not. And I mean, for all the performative shit that happened last year with that whole silly ass Black is Beautiful, that's now being sold at Walmart. I wonder where the proceeds for that are going at this point. It's being sold at Walmart. And as much as white folks get up talking about they hate billionaires, well, that one's owned by a fucking billionaire. And where your money going to that? Didn't acknowledge the movement, the Black is Beautiful movement at all. You wrote that your mission was to, bring awareness to people of color. You calling the beer Black is Beautiful, but now you're talking about people of color. Call your beer something else or make it for Black people. Brittany, yeah, girl, at Walmart. Some bullshit.
The reason why Marcus changed it, and I'm calling out names, that fuck nigga Marcus. The reason why he changed it to color is people of color, because it's more profitable for him and his brewery, his massa, if he includes everybody instead of just Black people. It was more profitable to say people of color. Yeah. That's why it was changed.
And I don't, some people try to say he's not making the decisions. And I'm like, well, if he's not making the decisions about that, then he's being volunteered as a token.
Don't nobody feel sorry for him. He's not crazy. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, grown man.
And that brewery is not Black owned because he owns less than 5%. To be considered a Black owned anything, I took a business class, it has to be 50% or more to be considered a Black owned business. That's not a Black owned brewery. So let's get that clear. It's owned by a very much white man.
I mean, I don't know the difference. I didn't take the business class April was talking about, but I wonder if there's a difference between advertising it that way and listing it that way for tax purposes, or, Because you might be able to still say that. I don't know. You know, just you might be able to tweak that and not face any repercussions.
It's very much so a majority white-owned brewery using markets as a token.
I mean, and that's a trend in the beer industry. That's a trend in the beer industry of calling things black-owned when you have a minority ownership of 5% or 10 or whatever it is of that the black person gets. And then they're pushing this company out as black owned. The black person has this small piece of equity in it. They don't make the decisions, and they're, you know, paraded out there. You don't know what the other owners look like because they're parading them out there as black owned, even though they're not making any decisions. Yep. They're the ones that have to come in with the technical acumen. They got to be the brewer. They gotta, you know, they got to know how to deal with the actual operations and making of the products. They're not making business decisions.
Okay, y'all. So just to cut in, so we seasoned it with taco sauce, pepper, Mrs. Dash, garlic powder. What else did I put in here? And onion powder. So this will be the filling. I'm gonna start doing the puff pastry. I'm sorry, I'm trying to show everybody. I'm gonna start doing the puff pastry, but you literally want this to cool down. So if you put this on the puff pastry, since it's so thin, it will start to cook. So we're gonna let this cool down.
But I mean, like, the white supremacy is real, and I felt last year like white people only did this D&I shit because it was valuable to them, not because they wanted to help black people.
It was marketing.
And all this fucking book club shit, this anti-racism light that's not something I really fuck with. People be asking for books and lists of books. This is not a book thing. Yeah, you can learn about certain social theories and a bunch of other stuff. Some people's experiences are outlined in books and literature and stuff.
And get books written by black people.
That's another big issue. But you got actual black people standing right there telling you what the fuck they're dealing with, what you need to go and read a book for. And don't get me wrong. I have a master's degree. I'm big on education. And if I did not have this, I wouldn't have the job that I have, and I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do. Education has allowed me to be in a place much different than I would be had I not have it. But you cannot educate your way out of being fucking racism. Either you're gonna believe folks or not. You know,
and let's be honest. Is this not on the fucking news every other day? Somebody getting beat or shot by a cop. Is that not on the news? Or like, is everyone doing meth? Is everyone kind of slow? Like, you don't need to read a book to know that there's oppression and racism. If you do, you need all kind of help or rehab.
Because I've read, and there's a lot of black people in the industry who are, you know, academics and social theorists, and that's one part of it. And I got those books and shit on my shelf too, but those books are for just that, academics and shit.
The people that say that they need to read a book or they need to research are the same people that scream he should have complied, are the same people that say we need to wait to get, you know, both sides of the story. Those are those people. You're just racist. And you don't want to say it out loud, but you're very much so fucking racist.
I agree with that. But what I'm saying is the academic part of it is you're going to read those books and it's not going to give you anything practical. It's going to talk about a social framework. You're lurking, Virginia? Yeah, no lurking. Get in the comments.
Oh, and I'm grading you guys sharp cheddar cheese. Because you can't have taco. Well, should name it something else. Real tacos don't have cheese in them, but you know, I don't want to disrespect that culture. It's not really tacos. It's Americanized tacos. Because real tacos, there should be no cheese, in my opinion.
In your opinion.
In my opinion.
Oh shit, Brittany like, Jeb, glad I don't have to tweet hate you. See, Brittany be having this situation under control. Like, Jeb, where you at? You're supposed to have your ass in this fucking live.
I think
he said he remembers today.
Hi, Jebby.
So in the comments, we got Brittany, Jeb, and Virginia.
My booze.
He says just gringo tacos have cheese.
Well, black people too. We gotta have a sharp cheddar in it.
Oh, Brittany said she got our back. We got your back too, sis. We love you. Y'all know how I feel about black women. Oh, Eric came to check out the cooking.
Hey,
Eric from Twitter. Black tacos gotta have fried shells and cheddar.
Yes. Yeah. Black tacos, we got to fry up them shells. Then you have to have the paper towels on deck so you can
get the grease out. Yeah, you do fry up.
That's how we do. We don't do the soft shells.
Yeah, yep. You're absolutely correct, Eric. That is absolutely correct. You know, that's how we do it culturally. I mean, I didn't realize how much, you know, that was different than where tacos actually came from until I moved to California.
Yes. Because we got the best. Well, not the best. Mexico has the best tacos. We got the second best tacos, in my opinion.
Memphis. I grew up in Memphis. It's not a very diverse
She ain't
place.
got no damn tacos.
It's not a very diverse place. It's mostly black people and then white folks.
And y'all, you can do this recipe with crescent rolls if you want. I just don't like it because the crescent rolls puff up so much. All you really taste is the bread.
What are these? Where did these come out of? What
do you mean where they came out of? The freezer.
Got barbecue though, Tony. We do have barbecue. Yet Memphis barbecue is always disrespected.
Yeah, go ahead. So I'm gonna talk about that list.
Oh, that person just wrote that list to get engagement.
So there was a list that I saw, y'all, where they said the best places to get barbecue. Tell me why Louisiana was number one. Now, my people's from Louisiana. I rep Louisiana.
And we get good food from over there, but not that.
They do not have good barbecue. Stop it.
Who goes to Louisiana?
Then the second place.
That's like saying Kansas City seafood.
Yeah, and then they had Irvine, California, and San Diego. Like, jump off a bridge. We do not have good barbecue here. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop it. I'm just putting a little bit of flour down on my, and I always get access to, y'all, I clean and sanitize everything in the kitchen, so don't come for me in the comments. I'm gonna come back, but I'm just saying it's sanitized.
He said love to some of my favorite breweries rocking today. Well, you know how I feel about the people I got on my chest. That's Fulton. Our homie Elle used to work there, and when I visited her, speak on a panel, she gifted me with that hoodie. So now it belongs to April, of course. You know how ladies do with the hoodies and shit. You know how they do. So that one's hers now, and I don't get to have it.
First off, I thought it was weed on the back.
Yeah, and so did your mom, asking me why I was wearing a weed hoodie.
I was like, oh, it's lit. I'm rocking this, but it's not. It's not weed. It's hops.
Yeah. And y'all know how I feel about Dovetail. Y'all know how I feel about my friends, the ladies, and my guy Shane also works there. That's always a mandatory stop in Chicago. They be really upset, especially Shayna, if I don't stop by.
Shayna would pop you.
I remember during the polar vortex, remember that it was maybe 2019, January, where it was a polar vortex, bunch of sub-zero temperatures and shit. So it's -5 or something in Toronto. I'm supposed to go from Toronto to Chicago, and it was supposed to be like -20 or something that day. And then Shayna was like, "Did I hear you were coming to Chicago?" And I'm like, "No, don't get mad. I couldn't come. They didn't let me take off. It's too cold outside."
Chicago is one of those places that we can't really tell people we're coming because there's so many fucking people that we would have to see. Not have to see, but that we would want to see. And I know people will get in their feelings if we did.
Everyone's gonna be offended that
there's so many people we know.
You can be there for 2 days. You're like, you're not coming here.
We gotta do pop-ups in Chicago.
Yeah, Jeb said it was -50. I remember that because it was -5. It had like a -15 wind chill. It was warmer than Chicago in Toronto.
I ain't doing none of that.
Because Chicago has that lake, the lake effect, but they did not let me go into Chicago. They were pretty much like, okay, no.
And Tony was like, we could move to Chicago. The fuck we can. Minus damn
that's
temperature.
I
couldn't even handle Colorado.
That's a good idea, Jeb. I That's a good idea.
What?
He's saying, go somewhere and tell people if they want to meet up with you, that's where you're gonna be at.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Jed.
The black people way to do shit.
Here's the thing: half of our friends don't like each other.
That's true.
So that ain't gonna work in Chicago.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That ain't gonna work.
Some of our friends don't get along at all, so we don't want to.
And I'm not trying to have nobody in an uncomfortable situation, because I'm the type of person, if I don't like sis and she there, I'm gonna make her feel uncomfortable, so she leaves. So that's how I do.
Yeah, it happens. Virginia said she starts watching this before she ate, and that was a mistake.
So after you flour it, I like to put a layer of cheese. Then I hit it with the meat. Then I put even more cheese because I'm just a cheesy ass girl.
Oh wow! Can I have mine sans? Sans cheese?
What?
No cheese on my side. Or is that not a thing? Or less cheese?
Like I can do less cheese for yourself.
Okay.
Y'all. My bookie.
I'm a goofy.
So you have to remind me of that when I do my second layer. Because
layers.
It's all about the cheese.
Let's see if I can try it.
This is super easy, y'all. Also, like if I had children, I would so do this for like a nice, not healthy, but hot lunch. If Tony allowed me to pack her lunch, like I would do shit like this for her during her lunch. But Babe does not like lunch.
Now, what brand were these?
Brand what?
Of this. I'm trying to find it for
Athens puff pastry.
Athens.
Yeah.
Is the
it's
brand
like
name?
A Greek.
I know what Athens means.
Excuse me.
The look April just gave Tony. Yeah.
How you gonna say not that much cheese? Like that's ridiculous.
I'm trying to. I have some body goals here.
She's trying to lose weight. I'm fine with the body, but Babe is trying to lose weight, so it's okay. I'm being supportive.
Is this sheets or no?
Yeah.
You sure?
No. I'm not.
Let's Google it and see if that's a thing.
Yeah, get the picture up for me. And I can show you.
Pattern.
So yeah, you just want to try to spread it out as evenly as you can.
Is it this phyllo dough?
Yes.
Don't just be lying.
I'm not. Let me tell the people about the food.
Okay, tell the people about the food.
Anyway, so when you are frying up your meat, whether you use the ground turkey or ground beef, try to get it in little pieces. How we do when we make tacos. Try to get in little pieces, not really big chunks. So it's easier to roll when we have to roll up the puff pastry. I'm not gonna eat it because
what you talking about is too much, Al. You on the YouTube now?
Okay. So you said you don't want a lot of cheese, so I won't do the second layer for your side.
No, definitely not.
My boo's so weird. She don't eat macaroni and cheese, y'all, either, which is crazy. Mm-hmm. Does Al eat macaroni and cheese?
Ask him. He on there.
Al, you eat macaroni and cheese? Or is the whole family just weird?
We didn't grow up eating that. That's one of the things.
Crazy.
That's one of the cultural staples we didn't grow up because cheese.
Y'all crazy.
We got yeah.
When everyone in my family was like, "Oh, Tony's from Memphis. She probably be cooking you all kind." No, she does not.
Wait, no mac and cheese. I'm about to get my car pulled by white people on a day
yes,
on YouTube.
Pull it.
And white people in Brittany.
So the easiest way I learned how to roll, it is going to be a mess because stuff is going to fall out the side. It's okay. Relax, okay?
I just want to say I bought this rolling pin to bake, and April talked about me, and now she is using it.
Anything in the kitchen is mine.
No, you told me I shouldn't buy this, and now you're using it to roll out whatever this
If and when it falls, the food falls off the side, just pick the bitch up, put it back in, keep rolling. It is fine, okay? Some people are like, oh my God, it's falling out. Chill out.
Let me get out.
So you just keep rolling, and I wish I could see it. I think y'all on Instagram can see it.
I don't know that anybody's on the Instagram, but it'll come back. But my thing is that they don't have to be on it live. It'll be Instagram TV, and people will go back and watch it.
So boom, it's a roll. It's ugly. Put it down. It's not the cutest roll, but it's a damn roll, okay? And then we're just gonna cut it into pinwheels.
Oh, Brittany talking about
it'll be pretty in
pills.
the ear, in the end. Who's lactating? What?
No, she said Al put the this emoji and said no lactose.
See, the whole family crazy.
And Brittany said that's why they make lactate pills. Jeb said, I'm just a chubby kid over here. Pasta and cheese are the foundations of my food pyramid.
I'm saying.
No, I mean, like, I do eat pizza, but it fucks my stomach all the way up. Mac and cheese was not nothing that I really, and that seemed like a whole lot.
I'm married into a crazy ass family. I'm just saying.
Oh, wow. I'm going to tell my mama.
A roasted pig. Your mama eats macaroni and cheese. She did when she came over for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
She was being polite.
What? How? Any like bottom cookie sheet or roasting pan?
Cookie sheet is mine. Yes.
All of that is mine. Stop saying stuff is yours. No, baby.
You said roasting pan.
Cookie sheet. That's fine if you want me to use that one. Sugar, talking about this is mine.
It is.
You ain't got nothing up in here.
Can't have shit with you.
And I like to line it with parchment paper and our foil, so it's an easy cleanup.
Ooh, the food pyramid. Pizza is still one of my favorite foods, but I like to be heavier on the sauce and less cheese. That's one of the reasons I feel like I like the Chicago deep dish pizza, because the sauce, you pile it up with so much sauce.
That shit is massive.
I enjoy that better than extra. I would never be the person to order extra cheese. The olive oil spray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Al said you gotta pick the lactose battles. Absolutely. Al is my
says the other crazy
my little brother. Al is the little brother in the picture in the ad.
I didn't know Tony had a twin brother.
Alex Boyce in the comments is my little brother. He's in the t-shirt ad on Twitter for those of y'all who have seen that. He was in the gray shirt. That's him, and my sister-in-law, Charisma.
So Al, tell me why my mom was like, they look so cute. It's like you and Tony when you were young.
Shit, I'm young. I'm still young. You must be the old because I'm young.
What the hell is that? I ain't old. I'm an auntie, but I can still pop, lock, and drop it. I'm not old.
Yeah, so they did us a favor and taking some pictures in the shirts, and Alex is the one in the gray shirt.
He think he cute, but all the boys think they cute. So
yeah. So rude. So
they all look like Tony. They all fucking look alike. They look like the same person in different points in time.
Cute.
So,
but I am cute.
You are cute.
A lot cute.
You a lot cute.
Al said, "Think my ass." Exactly.
Wow.
Show rude ass on here. Just disrespect. The disrespect. See, you guys, April. I just went hard for you.
I think they are cute. I married the fucking
Folks
original.
Be marrying ugly people all the time.
They do, but that's basketball players and football players and stuff like that. I marry an ugly basketball player too. I ain't got to deal with him, but 3-4 months out of the fucking year, I get access to cards.
Wow. April just really said some fucking gold digger shit.
I am in California. We invented the thought in gold digger.
Jeff said, "Hi, Tony's brother."
Her twin.
But yeah. No respect in my Rodney Dangerfield voice. Oh, I talked about you on Twitter today, Al.
Tell all your business, Al. Okay? All your business on Twitter. The thing that Tony tweeted today was about this brother that's in the chat right now.
Yeah, he
See,
that was funny.
Tell all your business, Al.
He was a little kid when he did that shit, but it was pretty funny.
And I think that's just dough. Yeah, we're not going to use that piece.
You can eat that one.
Okay, y'all. So this made about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
That no respect shit. He said that all the time when he was little.
So it made 9. It's not pretty. It's not pretty yet. It's going to be pretty. So don't be worried when you put it in the oven and it looks kind of cray-cray.
And but Al, we were at the house, and I guess my grandmother called to check on us, and Al answered the phone, and he goes, and I guess she heard his voice, and she asked him what was wrong. He was like, "You just don't get no respect over here." It's like he's like, "They better respect my baby."
Al was a source, I feel like, of what is that? Comedy release?
Comic relief? Damn, you don't have to do the man like that.
He's just like, when I hear stories, I'm like, wow.
No, so, I mean, for everybody who is not on Twitter, my mother, Mama Boyce, was a teacher. She recently retired this year from 25 years of teaching. And when we were young, she had all her stuff at home. She's one of those people who works 24 hours a day. And she had her teacher's edition. Al decides that he's going to use that to complete his homework assignment at the end of a chapter. One of the essay questions, the answer in the teacher's edition was, students' answers will vary. That was recorded on Al's homework assignment and turned in. And I will leave you to ponder how that ended.
I don't knock your hustle, because I would have did the same shit. But sir.
But yeah, answers may vary. I ain't gonna tease you too much on here in front of the people. But that's what's on Twitter.
I don't even knock you out, because in any fucking math, April got all the odd answers from the back of the fucking book. Oh, I don't care. You shouldn't have put them there.
Al is good at math. Al is good at social sciences. Al is as capable as I am, and has been, and more capable in anything socially related. But yeah, that was I never did that.
I was a whole fool.
He wrote. I know that mom was. I talked to mom about this. She was so embarrassed when they called to tell her that he.
I wouldn't even been mad. I just would have shook my head. Like, really?
She was embarrassed.
Like, really, sir? You didn't even read what she was copying. You just was just straight up in copy mode.
Yeah, he wrote. But yeah, that was what was on Twitter. Yeah. Long story short.
See how she just put your business out there.
Long story short. Al took the teacher's edition and copied students' answers will vary.
You're not even there to defend yourself, bro.
He's laughing.
All on Twitter.
All in the answers. He copied that out of a teacher's edition. He said the lazy was real.
I don't even blame you, because if that shit was in my face, I would have did it too.
Would you write students' answers?
I would not do that.
Oh goodness. So tap in the call. This is a safe space. If your mother was a teacher, would you try to go get the teacher's edition to come up off some answers to the questions in your homework?
I would have taken it a step further. I would have copied her book. Literally, Xerox copied that for.
That would take. Where are you gonna do that at?
We had that at the corner store.
Xerox copy the whole book. That's hundreds of pages. That would be a lot.
Well, my money did, so I've just been like, let me get 50 real quick.
My aunt taught high school math and straight up gave me the teacher's edition so I could.
She
check
a real
my work.
one.
She said, "So I check her work." Well,
because I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all,
left.
And I don't care. I don't feel ashamed of it. Past algebra, I don't give a fuck about math. No, not even algebra.
You don't like algebra.
I don't like algebra, because you cannot tell me on God Green's earth that a fucking letter equals a number. That's never gonna compute.
The letter just means we don't know what number it is.
I don't
put a number right there. You're gonna think it's that number.
Put a question mark.
So you want other symbols.
A letter does not equal a fucking number. Also, I don't care about angles. What is an acute angle? Bitch, I don't care. I'm not trying to build buildings. I never wanted to do that. Why do I need to learn that? All I'm saying.
When people are kids, you don't know what they're going to be or want to do. So you got to train them up then.
I have cheated my way through high school and college when it comes to fucking math. Okay? I'm letting you know that now, and I don't feel bad about it. Because obviously I didn't need it. God sent me this one.
Well, that's one thing I was good at in school. I struggled in like social sciences and stuff like that.
I'm talking about. I took calculus, AP calculus.
You had no business even in that. I don't know why they let you in.
Because I was good at cheating. And then if I couldn't cheat, I would flirt with the smartest person in the class, male or female. I did my little cute, all of that. Cheating. Just saying. I don't feel bad about it at all.
But yeah, April's out of control.
April's smart.
But yeah, I ain't had no math teachers and shit. My mom taught, she taught everything when she taught elementary school. But when she moved to the middle school, she did social studies. And they would bounce her around from subject to subject. But yeah, math was something I didn't need a whole lot of intervention. And crazy part is when I was really small, I didn't like math. And I didn't even know I was good at math until I was about 14.
That is kind of old, babe.
I didn't know I was good at math. I didn't. And then
I went to beer in the refrigerator.
I did not.
You have one job.
Well, if you're doing this, you ask me to talk.
You have one job.
It don't take that long in the freezer. Which one do you want?
Is the original over there? So my homie Libby sent me a box of all of the Bridgets that she's making. There's all kind of flavors. Like,
April's gonna bring all those beers over here.
There's this one which is kiwi. I think this is gonna snap. The peach one.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that.
She also got blackberry.
That would be interesting.
Blackberry's probably good. I don't know what this one is.
I'm gonna taste it.
And this one is, what is this?
I don't know. Let's Google that word.
Feijoa. It's Feijoa. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm rocking it. This is my favorite. One of my top 3 beers is Bridget from Second Shift, and then she sent me a Kathy. But she knows how much I love Bridget. This is gonna snap.
But this is looks like a South American fruit.
Okay.
I don't know how it's pronounced.
I don't either. It's Feijoa. I'm sure it's great if it's a Bridget.
I don't know this upside down omega thing, how that is helping me phonetically.
It's not.
Feijoa? I don't know.
Anyway, she's a sweetheart. She sent me all of these, and I'm going to.
It looks like this. Whatever it is.
Yeah, it's that one. I don't know if it's sweet, sour. I don't know.
What the fruit looks like.
What is it? Have you tasted the Kathy? I don't remember the Kathy.
That's another. I think this is another fooder.
Okay.
American. It's got Brett. I think you like Brett.
Yes, I did. Okay. She hooked me up, y'all. These look so good. I can't wait for this one.
Brett kind of rounds out the sharp sourness of things.
This blackberry might be good too.
I like blackberries. I eat them.
I'm super excited for the fucking peach. Tony tried to confiscate 2 of the beers that were sent to me.
No. So y'all who tune in to these when we were doing beer tastings, how did April respond when I served her Pilsner?
That's not the point.
How did April respond when I served her Pilsner? And plus, also, Libby already squashed this and said that she sent those 2 to me.
She wanted you to feel included. That's not the point.
She sent those 2 to me.
First of all, the box was addressed to me. She told me.
It said April and Tony.
She said to be on the lookout. I'm sending you something. She didn't say I'm sending y'all. She said
she didn't say that to you.
She did in the DM.
No, I had the UPS. I have the UPS. My choice, and it tells me when anybody prints a label to this address.
Me beer, okay? And regardless of what style of beer I liked, everything in the box belonged to me. So it's up to me to distribute the beers that I didn't like the way I saw fit. But that was taken away from me because she confiscated my beer.
She told me it was mine.
I don't touch none of her beer that come in this damn house.
She told me it was mine. You do touch my beer. You be trying to give it to other people.
Because you have too much. Tony is a beer hoarder. If I showed y'all the stack of boxes fucking beer we have.
Well, that's because some people try to send beer, that some people send beer without telling me, and I don't know what's coming. I know my Mama Boy sent some beer over here, like,
Did she?
and it came. Remember, the box got sidetracked or lost, and then it showed up months later, and it was a huge box of all this stuff.
I think they tried to steal that box and they figured out this beer. They brought it back.
They didn't want the beer?
Yeah.
Well, you already, and my thing is, my mom sent me some beer socks, and April has commandeered those, so I don't want to hear it.
First of all, I'm sorry, I'm eating cherries, y'all. First of all, whenever I do laundry and I don't feel like folding them, I put them on the foot of the bed. Tony will go in there and she will fold her clothes and put them away and then put all of my stuff in a pile.
What does that have to do with you taking my socks?
Can I finish? She put the socks in my pile of clothes. Ergo, you gave them to me. Ergo, I'm gonna fucking wear them.
In any pile of clothes.
There it is. You shouldn't put them in my pile.
I did not put them in the pile.
You shouldn't put them in my pile.
And April's has a pile of clothes because she has too many fucking clothes. Her drawers are absolutely full. Mine are full too, but they fit the clothes that I do have. Her stuff don't fit in her drawer.
That's completely irrelevant. Okay, to the fact that you put them in my pile, meaning
I did not want to put them in your
meaning
pile.
They are mine.
Abe, know what you did? You need to clean up this ottoman. All this stuff is on this ottoman. You need to put it away. And you went and got that shit and took it back there. You be out here lying to the people.
I did not.
And Brittany said, ain't nothing wrong with having cases of beer in your closet.
Really, I have a closet. Brittany. I'm sorry, y'all being so good.
Don't believe April.
Cherries
She be lying. So good.
Brittany, the damn boxes.
Don't believe her. She lying.
Are stacked up opposite side her beer fridge, which is completely full, that has beer on top of it, and the bottom half of this damn refrigerator. It's too much. And then she's like, we're going to do a beer tasting. I'm going to go shopping.
She said, or the living room, the dining room, or whatever.
Why do we need to go shopping when there's 2,700 beers in our car? Why are we shopping?
You just want to taste. I mean, the beer tastings usually have a theme.
The theme could be the beers we got at home.
Look at April.
Let's taste some beers we got at home.
I need you to go find somebody to lecture. I'm grown.
I'm sorry.
See, Brittany said, why are you counting the number of my beer? Why are you clocking my shit?
Brittany.
Why are you clocking my shit?
It's 2,700. I'm turning this up so I won't keep y'all on so long.
See, Brittany says she is Team Tony.
Right. On this, her beer since
in this situation.
Y'all, cherries are so bomb. I don't know, because I know in California, like, as soon as it's late April, we start getting all these fresh berries. Do y'all get fresh cherries?
Virginia said, I have at least 30 beers at home and bring home at least 6 every week.
But sis, you drink your beers. She doesn't.
And Brittany says, love is my partner who doesn't judge or count all the beer in the house.
For real, Brittany?
Yeah, I ain't got that
For
yet.
real, Brittany?
We still working on that in the
feel?
boys' household over here.
That's how you feel, Brittany?
Got to sell her some of them.
These cherries are so long. They don't have the Reiners yet.
Thank you.
I want you to buy me more cherries.
You the one that goes to the store. What you telling me about cherries for?
They're so fucking
You go in there and buy whatever you want to. Brittany says she still loves you. She's just on my side for this particular discussion.
It's wrong, y'all. My life is being taken over by beers.
Your life is not being taken over by beers.
My life has been taken over by beers. So I pair these with a little bit of iceberg lettuce and salsa. I didn't want to make salsa because I don't know how to make small batches of salsa. So I just got the store-bought because we're leaving out of town middle of next week. So I didn't want to make a whole batch and it go bad.
And we got something special coming for y'all. That out-of-town trip is centered around something very special, near and dear to our heart, Black and Soul related. So
the summer's so lit. It's going to be so lit for us, y'all.
We're going to be happy to share that with y'all come next weekend. Surprise, next Friday. Probably drop an Easter egg on Thursday when we travel out. Easter egg means like something for somebody to find and guess something.
Oh.
So I might get
I know
a clue
she's talking about.
to guess
you
what we're
just
doing.
said clue.
Who in here knew what I meant when I said
you
Easter
see
egg?
what I mean when Tony be acting brand new?
Who
she could have just said we're gonna drop a hint.
Who knew what I meant
clue.
when I said Easter egg?
I know what the fucking Easter egg is too. I don't understand why you was dropping that shit in fucking summer.
In the context I used it in.
Who didn't know what I know what Easter egg meant?
You didn't understand it in that context. Obviously, why you asking?
Anyway,
that question.
She could have just said hint or clue. It would have been fine. Everybody would know what the hell she's talking about. I'm just saying.
Loser.
I didn't even bring you any chips. Are those chips still good for you to have chips and salsa? Do you want chips and salsa?
I don't know. I haven't really. April, I'm doing Weight Watchers. I'll be honest about that. April.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, some people don't want to disclose that. That's what I'm doing. You know, I've lost 10 pounds in the last maybe month or so. But April is putting all this shit in here, and I can't not track how many points it is because she's not measuring anything, and she's putting all of this stuff. Shit. Now she's asking me if I want chips and salsa, and I have absolutely no idea how much I'm going to be consuming with what she's making now. I don't know how many calories it is, how many carbs
It's 5 points, okay?
No, see, April making up shit.
When I was on Weight Watchers, I made up points and I lost weight, so it works. It's like 5 points.
You can't make up things.
The ground turkey, I didn't use ground beef, I used ground turkey, is 2 points.
It is not 2 points.
The cheese is another 2 points, and the dough is 1 point, 5 points.
How is the dough 1 point? Why would that be?
It's 5 points. 6 tops.
I'm making up shit.
I should start a diet plan. I'm gonna lose weight first because I can't be fat and talking. I'm gonna do a diet plan. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's not that much points. It's not. I put healthy stuff in it. Y'all saw the peppers and shit. That's healthy. That counteracts the cheese.
See, Brittany was like, "How you made up the points and still lost weight?"
Sis, I did. Because first of all,
you were also working out.
I was working out. And like, let's be real. Like, I feel like that point system, I don't know who made it on Weight Watchers. I feel like it was a white man who made it. So every time they could be like, oh, salsa's 2 points. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's really 1. Whatever they told me what it was, I rounded down.
You can't log points. You have to log food. It tells you the points.
In my mind, when they said this was 5, no, bitch, it's 3. That's how I did it. I still lost weight. I just black versioned Weight Watchers, basically.
So
still lost weight.
We're talking 4 points for the ground turkey.
For how much?
4 ounces.
Okay, so that's like 4 pinwheels.
You think there's only an ounce in each one?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you don't know how to measure, so I can't trust your measurements.
I don't want to know how. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. You don't want to know. I want to know.
We're not doing anything but eating. You don't need to measure everything.
Jeb's like, I died this morning when I read that about Al.
But that's what kills me about that whole story is like, this Negro had to be concentrating so hard on just copying everything to not read that little piece of it. Like, that's crazy to me. Oh, this is good salsa.
Is it?
Normally, I don't even like store-bought salsa. What is this? Home style, chunky diced tomatoes, onions, jalapeno, and cilantro. It's the cilantro peppers. That's what I taste.
So you sure that was Athens and not like Pillsbury or somebody?
No, it wasn't Pillsbury because I didn't want it because their dough is too doughy.
It probably gets sticky, but that's temperature related also.
It's too doughy. So I purposely did not buy Pillsbury.
And also, today is a little cooler in here.
But yeah. I would definitely pair this with salsa or even guacamole with snap. Anything that you would put on tacos. Not that I put guacamole on tacos. I don't know why I said that. It was still snap regardless. And a little bit of shredded iceberg lettuce. Have y'all ever had American tacos? I remember my mom made them one time. And she was trying to be all sedity. And she used like the wrong lettuce. Like you have to have at least for black people, you have to have that cheap iceberg lettuce with your tacos. You can't be having like fucking what's the lettuce, like butter lettuce, or you have to have the iceberg.
Wow.
It's just dumb. You know how my mom feels about iceberg lettuce. My mom is so bougie.
So is each one of those perforated one sheet? How many were there? 4?
3.
There were 3?
Okay. Yeah. So we went to, what was it, Olive Garden? Why did we even go there? Was it my birthday or something?
I wasn't there for the iceberg lettuce discussion.
I think we went there for my birthday or something because my grandma wants to go. She can only go to certain restaurants. So you know at Olive Garden, they bring out that big salad and it's iceberg lettuce.
That's why it's unlimited.
My mom literally asked the waitress, she's like, you guys don't have a different lettuce. This is what you're serving, iceberg. Like, it's Olive Garden. It's not even Buca. It's Olive Garden. She was very upset that they served us iceberg lettuce.
What cheese?
I give you a whole list beforehand so you can track and you just.
But I don't know the brands. I don't know how much you're using. Don't give me none of that shit.
Lord, pray for me, y'all.
Nobody asking you to do this.
Pray for me.
Fucked up it's a Kroger sharp cheddar cheese. You fucked up the barcoding. And April complained the first time I got on here and tried to do.
She was doing too much.
I was trying to measure things, and she gets mad if I don't eat the food.
The whole thing is, my job on here is to cook and occasionally talk shit. Her job primarily is talk shit. So she up here measuring and calculating and shit. And
if you want me to eat that, you're gonna let me measure it.
Like, bruh.
If you want me to eat, I gotta be able to measure
like 1 or 2 jobs. It's just like,
you be having 1 or 2 jobs.
I be doing them.
No.
I do them.
Oh, like that time you were like, get out of the laundry room. I don't wash those clothes, and you didn't wash them, and I didn't.
Wow, so that's what we're doing. We're just bringing up old shit.
Old shit. Okay. This was this week.
Okay. I got you. We can bring up old shit.
Talking shit. Brittany was like, what did she think you'd get at Olive Garden?
Bruh, Brittany, it was so embarrassing. So I was like, Mom. I have one of those moms where you really can't say shit. You just have to put your head down and be like, Mom, chill out. She started naming lettuces and shit. So the lady was looking at her like, it's Olive Garden. She's like, I'm so sorry. I can bring you soup and this and that. Like, Brittany, my mom cooks a lot. She doesn't eat out a lot. So when she goes out, she don't know. She don't know.
She don't be knowing.
No.
You want to show the people?
Not yet.
Well, they should see the intermediate steps.
Go ahead.
This is what it looked like right now. Your mama's like romaine, green leaf, red leaf.
Seriously. We was like, Mom. Put this on top a little bit. It'll wilt to the side. Mm-hmm. Tony probably won't eat hers with lettuce because Tony doesn't like lettuce. She doesn't like veggies.
I eat corn and peas,
but
and potatoes.
Do you? Mm-hmm.
You know that.
So I gotta hit it with parsley so it's cute. And then can you get the beer?
I wanted to leave it a couple minutes.
Or do you need do you need a glass for it?
The disrespect. The disrespect.
Oh, like, do you need a stupid glass for it? You know, Tony should be fancy.
I said, man, Jeb, that ass whooping I almost died.
Bruh. Hilarious. Parsley's not in the recipe, but I just need my shit to look cute.
She puts that on everything.
I just need my shit to look all kind of cute.
Well, this beer's not that cold.
It's okay. Yeah, let's wrap it over. It's already 1 o'clock.
Clean already. These are usually pretty long. So,
where's my here it is. Which one did you put in?
This guava. Is regular. This doesn't say guava.
It's the regular Bridget.
Oh, it does say guava.
Yeah, the guava's right there.
Oh, it didn't say. It usually has a fruit right here. So I didn't know.
It's my little baby. I'll take my pictures like a weirdo, and then I'll show you guys.
Brittany said you need fresh cilantro.
I do. I didn't see any. I did store pickup. That would have been fine for sure. I did store pickup, Brittany, which I really don't like doing because I feel like these heifers just be putting the most welted fucking produce. They be giving me just the welted shit. But cilantro would have been great garnished on top. Bloop. Okay, I'm done. So, let me show this first. Boom. 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 So these aren't the pinwheels that you can probably pick them up and eat them with your hand, but like I'm kind of bougie because stuff's gonna be falling out. So I eat them with a fork. I didn't even want it. We can't share the same thing.
There's no room on that plate for the ones without all the cheese. I was left unserved.
Where are you?
It's poor hospitality.
I think I have one of yours doesn't have a lot of cheese. Oh, I don't have a lot of cheese, so you good. Did you say poor hospitality?
Yeah. You was just gonna eat in my face.
I'm gonna send it to you, Brittany. FedEx or UPS. Let me know which one you prefer. Do you want salsa on yours?
I don't. I'm just gonna eat my taco in silence.
You really get on my nerve. How you feel? How you feel? How you feel?
Tastes like a deconstructed meat pie.
That's what's up.
Well, mine does. I don't have all the stuff, but a meat pie. See, Brittany said she would take me. She loves me.
I'm gonna send you a tracking number.
Tracking number.
But yeah.
Well, I have my Pfizer chip. You can track me using that.
So good. Pinwheels are super cheap. Sorry, I didn't clean that up. Super cheap and super easy. I've done tacos. I've done kind of like a pizza version, which I'll do for her when she's off her Weight Watchers, because that you cannot skip on the cheese on that shit. Or you can do like a sandwich version, which is like cream cheese and kind of deli meat. Roll that bitch up, cut it. Super cheap, super easy. Looks like it took a while. It did not. So yeah, those are the Pinwheels. I'm not gonna drink this because it's not that cold, but what style of beer is a Bridget? Is that a lager?
No. It's a fooder aged Brett Saison.
See, Saison would go with every motherfucking thing. I would definitely pair this with a Saison.
But it has the Brett in it. And it's re-fermented on guava. That's gonna be a huge change from your regular Saison. Brittany says, "Want to come to Florida? We got you. Beach is 20 minutes away. I love the water."
See, go ahead, babe.
I haven't been to Florida in some years. Right before April and I got married, I went on a business trip to West Palm Beach was where I was at and staying, and flew into. I just drove back and forth, commuted to Jupiter from there for 2 weeks, but I had a good time. There was a nice place. There was a place that I went to called Rocco's Tacos, and they had unlimited tacos on Taco Tuesday.
Were they real tacos or were they American tacos?
I thought they were similar to the ones here. I'm not going to claim to speak because, I don't cook, and two, that has nothing to do with my culture. So
was it carne asada, onion?
I had the steak shredded, like barbacoa taco.
Okay, they're probably street tacos.
They had you could get
with the little corn tortilla.
Yeah. You could get a second one if it tore. But it was unlimited tacos. You could eat unlimited tacos with a beer. Your first beer came with it, and it was $15. You'll quickly discover that I store beer in the guest room closet. Or is the guest room closet beer for the guests, or is that where you store your beer?
Because you're gonna wake up mad as hell with like 3 empty bottles of beer by her bed.
Be like, I'd like to request the chilling of this particular. I'd like this one to be chilled for dinner.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
So would you request this again?
Yeah, I like these.
Would
They're deconstructed like your little meat hand pies.
Would you like the pizza version?
I'm sure I will.
No, you want me to cook it.
But you keep saying you can't skip on the beer
You
or
should
on
just
the cheese.
Work out a shitload so you can have workout points.
I've been exhausted, and I still got to do the taxes. Who still got to do their taxes?
I'm so glad I married someone smart, because we would get out of it because I wouldn't pay shit. I'm on my Wesley Snipes.
Wow. But you got to do taxes in a couple, hours or maybe tomorrow. I'm doing an exam for some work-based shit, some Six Sigma, so I got that coming up this month. Got to work on building the rest of the store out on the website.
To get it ready for y'all.
So people can buy their shirts, but yeah. I'm almost wishing I had taken Brittany's advice and just done fucking Cash App to the shirts. Brittany said they still gotta do their taxes too.
I feel like if we all don't pay, they really ain't gonna do shit. But we have to be in solidarity.
You don't think these weirdos gonna want their money?
Everybody just don't.
Where do you think they get their check?
What they gonna do?
Where do you think they get their checks from?
All right, y'all.
So
I'm gonna wrap it up.
Oh, April keeps saying, "All right, y'all."
That's black people code for I'm about to leave.
They got Wesley, April. They gonna get us too. That only works for rich white people. Yeah,
Bruh,
you're right.
If we just get like 20% white people to not do it either, I feel like we would be okay. I feel like
this is the first bread I've eaten in over a month.
The pastry dough?
Yeah.
Really? I used it last month.
He said fat bites. Shut the hell up, Al. Oh, Lord. I just turned into a big older sibling right there. But yeah. No, white people ain't got our backs. You're absolutely correct. We see that all the time.
They're gonna be like, yeah, we got y'all. We got y'all.
Just like with the fucking race relations. But that's another story. I'm going to do some writing. Brittany, hit me in the DMs. I'll give you my number. That way you can text me if and when you feel comfortable. But yeah, thanks you all for joining us. We appreciate you coming out as always. If you're not subscribed to the Black and Soul YouTube page and you're already on there, hit that subscribe button. That helps us with our search engine optimization and get us closer to the top. Makes us look legit. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Same thing, Black and Soul. That's BLAQ, Black with the Q and Soul. And we'll see y'all next week. We'll be out of town, but we'll be doing our tasting, and it'll be a mystery item tasting and comparisons. I think y'all will like that. But until then, keep it funky. Come visit us on Twitter.
What that come from? That was Pop Boys completely right now. Keep it funky. Like that.
She tells me to shut this down. She got all this shit.
Was that not your damn daddy that crept out her mouth?
Shut it. Funky. But yeah, keep it funky. We'll see y'all on Twitter and on social media. And we will also see y'all next week on Saturday, same time. Y'all take care.
Bye,
we love y'all.